Hi friends, welcome to Stitchery. I love crafting, but you know what I love even more than making stuff? It's buying stuff. So, like a shiny magpie, I have trinkets and baubles and rhinestones and strange earring-like goodies that I found along the way and collected in little bins all over the place. They don't always go with the scrapbook I need to make that day, but I must have them. I must keep them as my own treasures. So it's exciting to me to begin making fabric shabby chic tags. These tags are available in my Etsy shop as well as on my eBay store, and they are 100% cotton, colorfast, machine washable, so you could actually use them in other sewing projects. Whether you do quilting, pillow making, stockings, ornaments, the world is yours. Today, I'm going to show you what I did with some of these. With a listing too, you'll actually get one of each of the 8 prints here. And as you can see, they are a delight. Vintage collage, got some roses on there, little angels. Cute, right? So the first one I made, what I did was I actually took off the paper backing that comes on there and used a fusible material between that and the gingham. To me, it made it, because they're both fabric, it made it a little too wiggly for my liking. So for the rest of them, I chose to leave the paper backing on it and just stitch right through with my other fabric. As you can see, it's kind of sturdier, so you could even use this as a bookmark. Adorable, right? Or like on a gift. So because each tag is its own special treasure, work of art, not to be imitated or duplicated, I chose today to just show you some of the techniques that I used on these so that you could use them in your own tags. First, you may notice magical stickles. They're by my side in all things. I don't know if you can see the little sparkle there, but I added some glitter on the little roses on the print. I mean, you go fancy when it's shabby chic. You know what I'm saying? And then the other thing I did, this is a cute little heart here. See that? With that, I used glass glitter. And if you are not familiar with glass glitter, it's really fun to use with shabby chic type embellishments because it is glass and it's like a really chunky, shiny, glittery type magic, like pixie dust. For those, I actually cut out my hearts with a Cricut. You could do that also with a Sizzix. And I used adhesive back cardstock. This is from Die Cuts with a View. And if you have not tried adhesive back cardstock, I highly recommend it because you can do things like this. Die cut your image, peel off the backing, and you have a solid adhesive workspace there. So then I could take my glitter or flocking or sand, whatever you want to use, and it sticks perfectly to your image there. How cute is that? You don't have to mess with glue, all that other nonsense. So that's how I made this sweet little heart, and I just sewed the button on by hand all the way through the tag. Added some rhinestones, some little lace, and voila. I mean, some might say a masterpiece. Who could say? Who could judge? I don't know. It might be a masterpiece. Here's another little fun element. On this one, I made a fabric tag onto a fabric tag, Inception style. And to do that, I stamped directly onto my fabric. I don't know if you knew you could do that, but you can. So this might open your world to a lot of opportunities here because with the right ink, I use StazOn for this because it is permanent and it does leave a crisp image. Sometimes you'll find stamping on fabric can smudge a little bit differently than when it's on paper. I find this ink works really well. You're just gonna stamp it right on there. Voila! Perfect every time. And then what I did is I just cut it out. Doesn't even have to be super straight. Thanks, junk journaling. You are the best. You make me look amazing by accepting the imperfections. Okay? So there you go. There's my little xoxo that I then safety pinned right onto my tag. I did that also on this one. You do a birthday sentiment if you're putting it on a bag, things like that. And then the last thing I wanted to show you, because I always look at pretty bows, and for the longest time, I just couldn't figure out how these people were making cool bows. I'm like, what? How did you do this? So I want to show you this trick in particular. I assume you are familiar with the loop it through and just tie it up at the top. Here's one too that I just sewed straight across. But this to me was an interesting technique to learn because I love that you have the whole bow fluff on the top and you can even add charms. See the key there? But I never knew how people were doing this. So let me show you how to do this. I took my tag, and another fun tip, hole punching works through fabric. I was not sure until I attempted this recently, but especially with that paper backing still on, see that? Punches right through. Just delightful. There you go. Now, I took some seam binding, which I have dyed myself, and I have a tutorial on YouTube about how to color your own seam binding. It is really seriously easy and it looks so cute. So you take a little bit here, just enough to kind of tie a knot. And you're going to lace it through your tag hole here. Just like so. And just lay it down, okay? Step one, complete. Then step two, you're gonna make your actual bow. So for that, depending on how many little bow loops you want, you're just gonna wrap it that many times around your hand. This will give me two, like a double bow, see that? There's 2 loops there, 2 loops there. Cut it, grab it from the center. Okay, now for the magic. You lay it down on the top of your tag. You take this original piece here at the bottom, put this in the middle, and you're just gonna tie that original piece over your fake bow. I have a lot of fake bows, I feel like I do, in my crafting. And you just tie it like so. And look at that, cute, fluffy. Here's another one I did. And like I said, if you wanna do like a charm or a trinket or beads, you could just lace it through that piece you're gonna tie right before you tie it, which is how I did that. But I mean, that is elegance, my friend, right there. So here, those are just a few little tips. You can try it however you like. These designs are so pretty, just even by themselves. It doesn't take a lot to make something that's truly unique and is fun to look at, even more fun to give. So I'll have the links to these in the description, along with some of the other fun little goodies here, so you can get a little creative with your own tags. And if you would, leave me a comment and let me know your favorite thing about junk journaling. For me, I have to say it's all the trims. I love things like eyelet lace. Makes me happy. It's so sweet and it just feels so soft. I also love having a chance to use fabric that I buy, even though I don't sew. So I find cute fabric and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm sure I'll use that for something. And I have not ever used this before today. So thank you, friends, for encouraging me to pull out and dust off my fabric, and get crafty in new ways. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, ring the bell, get up to the minute updates every time I post a new video. And I thank you for watching. Check it out, try it out. Let's go make some stuff. Bye.